All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have some people saying negative criticism, saying, why are you praising Marco and Melina? Why are you saying all these positive things? And I'm like, you know what? Like, I work very, very hard, and I could easily gain weight or, do things that are bad habits and get bigger or not be as gorgeous or whatever, or even if I was bigger, I'd still be attractive. But there are things that I could still do that would be unhealthy that would make me look worse or whatever, right? So I'm like, and not that, a lot of people do praise me because I do look very, very good, and so they want to praise me because they're hitting on me, whatever. But even if that's the case, I'm very lucky, obviously. But I'm just like, okay, yes, I understand it might make some people upset. It's like if you have no looks or you have nothing going on for you or no one cares about you, then you're gonna obviously be upset on me. Like some people really have no lives. Like they literally just curse on the internet. No one talks to them ever, and they're not attractive, so no one hits on them, and they don't go out, so they get nobody paying attention, so that or they're scared or whatever, so they never really do anything, and so they pinpoint on people that are very attractive or not even very attractive necessarily. Maybe they're just people that pinpoint to people that are very, kind of like going out there and getting out there, making their dreams come true, and that's not right, right? Anyway, I really feel for those people because I mean I understand it must be awful to never get attention or you're always indoors or no one ever hits on you. I totally get that. That would be very upsetting, obviously, but do something about it, right? Why don't you do something about it? Get yourself out there, do something, get a channel, be creative, do what I do, right? Like if you see me do this all the time, then you must have learned something, right? So do that, right? Now the thing about haters, or I don't consider anyone really haters. I think people just insult me because they want to get with me a lot of times. Dating me, a lot of people will insult me to date me, and I really don't date people that insult me. Like I would rather be with someone that's nice and friendly, never insults me, is really good looking, has a lot going on for themselves, does well, right? That's the kind of person I want to date. So some people will try to insult me, thinking that if they get me to a low point, then I'll date them. But that'll never happen because I don't like people like that. Like I'll never date a person that tries to get me to a low point. That's not something I do, right? So I just would date someone that would be nice the whole time and always be very friendly and very positive and very good looking and very successful. That's the kind of person I go for. So, I just find it, silly. Why are people like that? It's like, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. But that's how people are, right? Some people, not all people. Most people are very, very good. Anyway, I really want to say, if you are someone that's upset that I'm getting all this attention, well, I don't know you, I've never met you, It's like, why would you care what I'm doing, right? But people I notice that a lot of people very much, if I'm text messaging someone, people want to know who I'm text messaging, like, I've grown up with that, right? Like, I've been very good looking all my life, so people have always been like that. And I totally get that. Maybe you're not good looking, maybe you have a lot of time on your hands. Like, there are a lot of people that like I said, they do nothing and they basically wait to insult people on the internet. And the thing is, sometimes you're like, well, is it me? Why are they targeting me, etc. But everybody that's on YouTube that has a platform or a channel either gets made fun of because they're too good or too bad at that YouTube or TikTok. So everyone these haters always do these things, right? Like it's not like you can get away from it really. Like these are what they do, right? And whether they hate you or not, they do this to everyone they know, right? Because maybe they're too scared to have a channel, or maybe they just don't believe in themselves, or maybe somebody criticized them, right? So anyway, if you are scared or whatever, if you have people that criticized you at one point and you felt you were good, you can get back to that, right? Anyway, thank you. Bye now.